Good morning, guys. Dr. Kravchik here. It's October 21st, Wednesday. I've already made my first trade this morning very quickly. I came in before I can record it. I think I'm up like 50 bucks plus whatever this here tops out at. So we're doing a runner. I just want to see if it'll keep on running. So it is 7:56 in the morning. I usually don't trade before 8:30, but I got in. I turned the computer on and saw this big drop, and I thought, let me see if it's done dropping. And I will tell you, I didn't follow any technique, anything I learned, anything I would teach. I just went with my gut on this and thought, you know what? I'm willing to risk 200 bucks this morning because I know I can make it up throughout the day. And if I'm right, I was going to be very happy. So I'm already up like 50, or I think I'm up 50 bucks plus this other 50 you see here is an additional 50 into what I've already made. This is what my runner is worth right now. If I stop my runner out, this is what my runner would be worth. But I'm not really interested in making $25 or $50 with a runner. I'd really like to see this keep on running all the way down and make maybe 100 or 2 or 300. So I'm willing to risk 50 extra dollars for the chance of making 100, maybe 2 or 300, depending on how much this is going to drop. If it's going to drop, this may be at the end of its run, and it's going to start crawling back up and stop me out. But even if it does, I'm guaranteed to be up like either 62 or $77 or something like that, minus commissions, which would be about 10 bucks or less actually. So it's a nice first trade of the morning. You know, if your goal is only to make $1,000 a month extra, I just did it in literally the first 10 seconds of turning on my computer this morning.
Stop, Phil.
Okay, I got stopped out. Oh, I'm only 37.50 up. I don't know how that happened, but all right. So it wasn't as much as I thought. I thought I was going to be up 60 or 70 bucks. I made a mental calculation in my math. After commissions, I'm worth $25.86. So I made 25 bucks this morning so far. And I think for now, I'm not going to push my luck. I can buy this here and try again. Well, you know what? I think I will.
Order submitted.
Let's just try this and see what happens.
Order filled.
Okay, so we got a fill. Hopefully it'll come down to at least where it was last time. Let's just see what it does. You never trade the bottom like this, but like I said, it's early in the morning. The market's not open for the main flow. So, if I lose this and I'm down 150 bucks, pretty confident I'll make it up before the day's over. This was going in my favor just a second ago. It was getting down here pretty low. There we go. Let me help it.
Target filled.
There we go. We got a fill. And let's see if we can make a little more money now off this. I think I made 20. Did I make? Well, I might have made $25 on that one.
Stop fill.
Okay, I'm up 62.50 on the day. That's more like it. We look at my commissions. After commissions, I'm up 43.10. So I'm almost up $50 on the day. It just turned 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so pretty good morning here for not even really trying, just turning on the computer and seeing that. I'm like, oh, I think I can get in on that for a little bit. Let me try. So now that I'm here, I'm still watching this, and I'm not going to be greedy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop. I'm not going to trade that anymore. Oh man, I'm really thirsty. Sorry, I just got back from the gym, did my hour-long cardio workout today. Trying to lose some weight. I have lost weight actually. I've lost. I was gosh, I'm even kind of ashamed to say this out loud, but I was 374 at 6'3". So that's bigger than most linemen in the NFL, and I don't mean big as in good big. That's just like grossly big. And so I got sick of myself one day. I ran a mini triathlon 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And I'm like, man, this has got to come off. This has just got to come off. I mean, I'm a single guy, I don't want to be single my whole life. And most women don't like big, fat, ugly, bald men. And I can't do much about the ugly and bald, but I can do something about the fat part. So I've really been working hard at it, and I am down to like the 335. My goal is 259, so I have a long way to go. But it starts with the first step. It's like anything else. I didn't put it on overnight. It's not going to come off overnight. It's much harder to come off than it is to put on, of course. And that seems to be the way it is with everything in life, right? Um, something that is detrimental to us seems to be very easy to do. Smoking, very bad for us, yet so easy to do, so hard to quit. Overeating, anger issues, it's so easy to develop anger issues, and it's so hard to resolve them. Usually takes counseling and help. And I know in my life, what's helped me the most through my down times is talking with God. And even though I don't do that as much as I should, well, lately I have been actually. I've been like for like 40 days now. I've been doing. I'm not doing this to brag, so please don't take it that way. But I've been doing an hour Bible study devotion time every morning before I trade, just to kind of clear my mind. And I'm telling you, it's just made my life so much better. I feel like I've got a purpose, and there's somebody there with me to help me through my problems. Like someone I can talk to and confide in, and even he answered my prayers here recently with my family, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me. And it's here again. It's so hard to do, to have a relationship with God, because life is so busy and we get so tied up with everything else we're doing. But then when you get back on that road, you get back close to Him again. It just kind of feels so good. So anyway,
Order
I don't know
submitted.
why I'm sharing all that with you today, but
Order filled.
this could have been a mistake. The market was dropping a little bit, and I thought, well, let me take advantage of that. But now I think it's going to climb back up, and I'm going to get tapped out here. Maybe, I don't know. If it starts to go down a little bit, I may jump on that bandwagon, take my commission right there.
Target
There we
filled.
go. We got a little bit of money. Let's see what we can do here.
Stop filled.
Okay, so now I'm up $100 on the morning. Oh, guys, it's just too easy. After commissions, I'm up 72.84. Most of us can stop right there and say, $70 a day, that's $350 a week. That's like $1,500 a month extra. And literally, I've been on the computer for less than 4 minutes. That's how easy it is to make money. At times, look, it doesn't always work that way. No. Do I make money every single trade? Of course not. If I did, I'd be like a gazillionaire. I would write books and do seminars worldwide, and I wouldn't even trade anymore. I'd make so much money from doing seminars, I wouldn't have to trade. Although I love it, it's fun, it's addicting, it's kind of a rush, because how great is it to have your money make money for you? It's the only thing that we can do, folks, where um, we don't have to be, well, we have to be present. We have to be healthy enough to make the trades, but it's our money's making the money for us. We're not punching a clock. We're not gathering people to work for us. We're not having to deal with buildings, insurance, unemployment, problems with customers. I mean, it's just you and the computer. It's so simple. It takes out all the problems that you would have with being an employer or being self-employed. And like I said, after commissions today, I made $72.84 in less than 5 minutes. Who else can do that besides maybe a surgeon? But even then, you can't compare what he's doing to what I'm doing. I mean, talk about stress. Most doctors don't live the average life expectancy. They have a shorter life expectancy because of all the stress they deal with and throughout their life. So I guess if your goal is to accumulate masses of income, being a physician is a good thing to do. You just have to make sure you spend it quickly. But man, this type of income here requires no education. You don't need a degree. You just need persistence, and you have to be able to stick to a plan. And if you can do that, you can make money. Okay, let's see let me get out of this screen here, see what the market's doing. Market's kind of been still now. It let me make a little bit of money. It climbed back up. I got out at the right time. And we're going to leave it there for now. Although I am going to put my daily. I'm going to put my line here for today's date, so I'll know where the day is. And I'm going to put my high and low for the day, since I know where that is. Here is our high for the day. Here's our low for the day. I'm sure well, I'm not sure of anything. That might change when we come back here in a little bit after my Bible study. So there's today's starting day, October 21st, right down here. You can see that. And here's our high for the day so far, where it started off and it just dropped. And then here's our low for the day, and we'll see where that goes when we come back. And I will pause the video and see you in about an hour. Okay, guys, just bringing you an update. It is 9:19, and market hasn't opened yet, so it's kind of slow. No trades going on here. I did miss a trade. I was doing something. I came in and I missed a trade. This is my top right here. We have a pullback. I could have got in that trade right here and scalped out a nice $50, $100 profit with however many I could have made 150 if I would have traded 3 contracts right there. Perfect thing going back towards the EMA. We're on the bottom of our support line here. So we had a good candle. Everything was ready to go to pull the trigger, but I wasn't ready to go because I was looking at something else, doing something else when that trade formed. So we missed it. And we'll sit tight. It's 9:19, and I'll be back when I have something to share. Hey guys, I'm back. It's 9:50 in the morning. I was on the phone, so I couldn't do a recording. Talking about some personal stuff, but I did make some trades, and I am now up $312.50 on the morning. After commissions, it's $269. So I'm up $269 after my commissions right now. Looks like we have another trade possibly forming here. Take a look and see. We got one down. I'm going to stop probably early today. I'm up $300. It's Wednesday. My goal is normally to hit like 200, 250 a day in the first part of the week. And then usually by Thursday or Friday, if I'm up like $1,000 or whatever, I'll use half of that money and I'll be a little more aggressive in my trading. Not in my just in my positions. I'll buy like maybe 3 or 4 contracts instead of 1 or 2, so I can make more money, but you risk losing more too. But at that point, I'm losing somebody else's money, not mine. Okay, so we have a 1 up and down, and we have 2 up. So we have 1 down, 1 up. We need 2 down and then 2 up, and we can trade. We actually have a new one over here. We have a new one spot. New one spot right there. A new high spot. We got to start our count over again. Try it. Ooh, right there. Do that again. Oops, dropped it. Oops, that didn't work. Watch keep. Oh, that didn't. Oh, I bent it. We can go right there. Ooh, right there. Look at that. Multi-talented I am. I'm a day trader and a card flipper. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. Okay. All right. Oh, looks like we got a new one spot here. Yep. Drag down a little circle over there for our new one spot. Sometimes there's not much to do. Man, I wish somebody can Zoom with me and we can talk about current events or something. I wonder what my son's doing. Let me call my son. He hates to be recorded, but he won't answer the phone anyway. Kids hardly ever do answer their phone. Only time they answer the phone is if they think you're going to give them money. Then they'll answer the phone. And we got another new one spot over here. Yep, 10 o'clock. He's sleeping. I think he has a job interview today. Who can I call? Gotta be somebody I can call. I'll have to get somebody on Zoom. Yep, just what I thought. Who else can I call? Who's not? Where everybody I know is working during the day. Call my friend Dom, and she's working. Call my daughter Alexa, but she got her two boys at home, so keeps her pretty busy. I can call my other daughter. She's got a newborn, so forget about that. Ah, who can I call? I don't have anybody to call. I have no friends. What a horrible realization. I have no friends. Wow. Oh, well, the computer's my friend. Man, look at that price jump up. Are you kidding me? Our one spot has moved again to over here. We're missing all these moves, but we would have got stopped out down here though. So I mean, we could take a gamble. We can risk we can risk $200 and still be 112 up for a we got this incline going up here. We can go for a higher high, but we had this low here, so that's kind of scary. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. See what happens. Who can I call? I need somebody to call. No friends. No, everybody I know is working. Look at this. We're going to get a new high here. Watch this. Don't try this at home.
Order
This is
submitted.
not a good idea.
Order filled.
This is not a good idea. We're going to try to make a little bit of money here.
Target filled.
There we go. We made another 25 bucks. Got tired of watching. But we made $25 on that trade there, folks. Remember we were at 312.50. We just made $25. We're getting these higher highs, you know, we're getting higher highs, higher lows. Means it's, you know, we got this trend going on and we're just missing everything. So that's the nice thing about playing with somebody else's money. You know, we risk $100, you know, to win 50, but even if I lose 100, I would have been down from 312 to 212. Still a big deal. I'm still up for the day. My goal is 200 a day, 1,000 a week, 50,000 a year, working at home from my computer. Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to make $500,000. Would I like to? Yeah, of course, I'd like to, but do I need to? No. That might be your goal. And if it is, great. I hope you get it. Look how that thing dropped out, though. If we'd have made a trade up here to go higher, we got stopped out and lost a lot of money. Well, $100. Hardly a lot of money, but you know what I mean. Wish I can't do this trick consistently every time. As much as I practice it, it's not really a trick. It's just a card thing, but as much as I do it, I can't do it faithfully every time. Look at that dropping now. That gives us a new one. So our one comes over to here. And now we have a drop. Boy, selling off pretty good there too. Oh yeah, it's selling off. Coming down to the EMA. It always does. The EMA is going to come up to meet it. It's going to come down to meet it. They like to be together. You want to trade as close to the EMA as possible. See if it's going to bounce off this support line here, or if it's going to go through it. We want a two-legged pullback, not a one-legged. This is forming a one-legged pullback right now. So as tempting as it would be to trade this right here, we're not going to. We are not. I say we are not going to. Did I say we're not going to? Got somebody that's going to join me through Zoom. A student that's going to be taking a class with me in a couple of weeks. Look at that thing drop through there now. That is called can't think of the name of it. The name has escaped me. So it's retesting. It goes through our support line, but it's retesting. Some people would have thought this is going to, you know, they think, oh, here's a two-legged pullback. We got one up, two down. Oh, it's pulling back, but an uptrend, not a good idea. Not a good idea to go against the trend, my friend. So, ooh, that was surprising. Didn't see that one come. Ooh, man, I did not see that coming, folks. Wow, big sell-off there, but it came right back up. I wonder, it should keep on coming up here. I'd be surprised, you know, it tried to come down and it got stopped out before it got to its it's support right there from the last candle right there in my white line. So I don't know that it's going to go beyond that. I think that's going to be a little bit of support there. It's going to retest. I think it's going to break back into our channel here. I don't know. But we have one down, one up. We have one down. So we are going to get ready to do a buy.
Order submitted.
If that gets up to here, we would probably buy that. Not too crazy about that. We're going to change that to 1. No, it's stuck on 2. It's not letting me switch it to 1. I thought it'd let me switch it to 1, but it's not letting me switch it to 1. So we're going to risk a couple $100 here.
Order filled.
And we're in. We are in. And let's see what it's going to do. I got in a little too soon, actually. I should have waited for one more candle. I got a little early on the end. I wasn't expecting it to fill that quick, and it did. So this is going to bite me in the butt, y'all.
Stop.
Yeah, we lost that one. Bad trade, bad boy. And that's because we have one down. Oh, I miscounted. We have one down, one up, one down. Now we want to come in. Hold on.
Order submitted. Order filled.
No, I wasn't ready for that one either. That one jumped all over me before I can even make. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do, y'all. Not really where I wanted to go. But it looks like it's trying. This is a measly. Oh man, come on.
Target filled.
Okay, we're up $175 still. Yeah, that was a little bit of a loss there, but what are you gonna do? It happens. Okay, I got somebody that wants to join us. So we're gonna invite, email, Gmail. Robin.j. Oh, I can't be telling you that out loud. Go up here. Well, you can see it anyway, I guess. Come on, man. Where's the @ sign at? Oh, there it is. No, that's not the @ sign. Where's the flipping @ sign? There it is. Okay. 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 Let me send it to her. Okay, sent off. And we'll wait for her to join us. Oh. There she is. Hello, can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Oh, connecting. There you go. Now I can hear you, I bet.
There we go.
Hey, just so you know, I'm recording this session. Is that okay with you?
That's fine. Mhm.
Okay, so it might be on like YouTube and Facebook later on today.
Great.
So,
Sounds good.
Matt Ambrose.
oh, hang on. Hey, bud.
What's up, brother?
Not much. I'm just doing a live session here with somebody on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
What do you?
Busy?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
on my way to the doctor. You want me to call you when I'm done?
yeah. Let me know what's going on, how it went.
Yeah, okay. It's just a consultation.
Yeah. All right. Yep. I'm trading until 10:30. I have a patient at 10:45. Then I have a lunch appointment at 11:30. So.
Well, I should be out of there by 11:15,
Okay.
11:30.
All right.
My appointment's at 10:45.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take that long.
Well, it won't take long. All right. Yeah. Give me a call.
All right, brother.
See you, buddy.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
You too. Bye. Okay. So we had our trend line over here, Amy, but we're going to have to change that because it's really not running. We didn't have a lot of information. We were just kind of guessing at our trends, but now it's been running since like 9:40. We have a better idea of what it's doing. So our trend is looking more like this
Mhm.
on the bottom and the top. Just about like that is the way it's running. So we're in an uptrend right now. If we look at the market for the entire day, and the day starts with this salmon colored line right here. You can see that, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. So that is our starting point. That means that is October 21st. Now this was our high this morning, but our high is now actually up there. So we'll change that. But as we look at the day, as we compress the day, we can definitely see that today has been a giant uptrend because we started way down here. Actually, it started here and then it sold off really quick. So this became our starting point, and we just have this big old trend going up. We have this huge uptrend, but we are at the top of our uptrend where we're kind of flirting with the high for the day. So we wouldn't want to really make any trades. We wouldn't want to make a lot of trades at this point, at this area, because we're flirting with the high for the day, and we just don't know if it's going to want to break out of that or not.
Right. Are the trends, the pattern of the trends, are they fairly typical from day to day?
Yeah, well, they can only be one of three things, right? They can either be trending up, they can be trending down, or they can be in what's called a sideways channel.
Yeah.
And they can't, and they'll change. I mean, they don't. You'll see some days where, for the first hour it's trending up, then it's going down and it's up. But if you draw it back and you look at the whole day, even though you have like these zigzags going, like
Yeah.
like for example, let me see if I can. You might notice that the trend is going up and then it goes down for a little bit, then it goes back up, then it comes down, and then it goes back up. Well, you lose all this stuff over here because the screen's gone. But so what you have to do sometimes is you want to go back and you want to look and you want to see how it's been doing for the day, because you might think you're in a downtrend where actually when you look at the whole day's been trending up. It's just that within the day we've had some uptrends and downtrends.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And it's okay. It's okay to trade. Hello to the person behind you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, it's my mom.
That's okay. The more the merrier.
You touched it and the screen disappeared. We couldn't go backwards to what we were doing.
Okay, there it is.
Here it is. Okay, we got it.
Sorry, we're doing assessment testing for math for a kindergartner, and so it's all online, and my mom is helping her with that. Sorry about that. So
Sure.
okay.
So anyway, you know, it's been an uptrend all day. We're in an uptrend right now. We're currently in an uptrend, but we are at this high point for the day, and we can see. Let me get my zapper. It's wish it was a way to make it smaller, but there's not. You can see that right here. You can see that red dot, right?
Yes.
You see that red dot. So we had this green candle here bounce off, kind of bounce off our top for the day and drop down, then come back up. It touched again, drop back down, and now it's trying to touch it again. You see where it's active right over here?
Yeah.
See where it's trying to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right here, it's trying to touch that again. So it might punch through, it might not. But we certainly wouldn't want to make a trade here because we got this high level for the day, which is called the resistance line. We have that kind of working against us. So we don't ever want to place a trade expecting it to go through the high for the day. The high for the day just tends to be a resistant line. Now, as I said, you can break through it. And then maybe 3 hours later, we come back and the high for the day is way up here somewhere. But we just never want to bet through the high for the day. If it goes through, it goes through, but we don't want to have a trade going on, crossing over the high. See how it's coming back down now? It's fighting back down.
Yeah.
That's pretty common. And then this little blue dot here that you see that hang on. Little blue dot that I'm dragging over here with me. I'm putting that on my one spot, and that's the criteria for trying to enter a trade is counting our legs. So because this is the new high, it starts over here. So this is our one spot. Look how it sold off. It moved 1, 2, 3, almost 4 points there. That would be if we were selling that position, that would have been a $200 profit, but there's no way to think that that's going to sell off like that. So now we're possibly forming another trade here. Okay. And a lot of this is just sit around and wait kind of a thing.
And this is all based on S&P 500, the ticks.
It's
correct?
the S&P 500. We have it set up on the 200 tick chart. Every 2,000 trades, a new candle forms. And that's the criteria that we've set, the parameters that I learned to use. And I'm just passing on, what I've learned.
So when you have multiple, when you're trading with multiple accounts, they're basically multiple accounts, but it's all still the same chart. They're the same, I don't know how to word that, same, well, basically the same thing. You're not trading different. You're not trading a different stock or anything like that, right?
Right. I'm just working off the S&P 500, the futures S&P 500.
Right.
There's so many different. There's all kinds of charts you can use, but that's just the one that I was trained on. That's the one that the person I trained on said was the best one to use. And another course that I took, they said the same thing. So, I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
I'm kind of just like a lemming. I'm just doing what I was told, kind of a thing. So yeah, now I have, you can set up multiple accounts, you can not really. You just need the one, but you'll have your paper account, you'll have your money account. But yeah, this is This is pretty much, you know, all we do. It's a little slow today. It's moving kind of slow today. I don't know why. You can see that this candle started at 10:17:18, and this one started at 10:18:39. So this one took a little over a minute to form, and we need certain things to happen to enter a trade. And right now, we have some setups that are looking good. We're near this yellow line that you see. This is the exponential moving average, and it doesn't really matter what that means. All that really matters is how do we use it. So, and we use that as an indicator that we want our trades to be made near the EMA most of the time. We want to trade near that's one of the criteria for putting on a trade, is making sure we're trading near the EMA, and also make sure we're trading with the EMA. So if the EMA is trending up, then we want to be trending up or going long or buying. If the EMA is going down like it was over here, then if we're going to be in a trade, then we want to be going short on that trade, just following the EMA. So there's two reasons we use the EMA. We want to trade in the direction of the EMA, and then we want to trade near the EMA. And there's other criteria too. We want a two-legged pullback. And so we have our one leg forming here, and it's pulling back right there for its first pullback. And then what we'd like to see happen is the price come back down and then start to go back up again. And if all the other indicators are right, then that's when we would make our trade, and hopefully, you know, we would get in on a trade there. Just extending out my trend line. This is our resistance. This is our support. Kind of went through our support a little bit. But see, personally, I'd be afraid to make a trade right now, even though we're getting set up for a two-legged pull. Matter of fact, we got our one leg down, we got our one leg up, we got our second leg down. As this starts to form back up, we could make a trade, but you know, we're so close to this high for the day, it wouldn't be a good idea to trade that.
What about when the stock market's having a particularly bad day? How does it affect?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect it. It's just like options. It doesn't really affect what we're doing. You know, the only people that are affected by what the stock market's doing day to day are people that are buying stock and they're directional trading. You know, they're buying it to go up or they're holding it to go down. They're the ones that you know, they're directional traders. They're dependent upon the market having a good day, because everybody wants to buy low and sell high. Unless you're a seller, then you want to buy high and sell low. But we don't really. The market could be doing horrible, and you can still make money when you trade options or futures. So we do have our leg down. We have our pullback. We have our second leg down. This is really good, actually, what this is doing right here. I wouldn't like it to do too much more than that, however. 1, 2. We'd like this to hang right around here. We want a nice, so along with following the trend and being near the EMA, we also want to have since we're going up, we're going to be buying a stock going long because it's trending up. We also want to have a bullish bar. And so that's the third criteria for putting the trade on.
What's a bullish bar? What is a bullish bar?
Bullish bar is a bar that's forming in the direction that we want it to form. So it's an indicator telling us that we're ready to make the right trade. And so depending upon where the body of the candle is at, here, I'm going to pause the recording.